Have you ever spent hours in front of the mirror wondering why your body seems to resist every attempt at weight loss? Have you ever felt frustrated watching friends lose weight easily while you struggle with every single gram on the scale? The truth that few people talk about is that the female body has specific nutritional needs that, when not met, can completely sabotage your weight loss efforts. Through years of research and following thousands of women who managed to transform their bodies, I discovered that there is a specific combination of natural supplements that can revolutionize women's results in weight loss. These are not miracles in capsules, but rather strategic nutrients that work in harmony with the unique biology of women. In today's video, I will reveal the 8 supplements that have become the true allies of women who finally managed to win the battle against the scale, and the 8th supplement, which very few people know about, can be the difference between yet another failed attempt and the definitive transformation you have been searching for. Stay until the end, because I will share exactly how to combine these supplements to maximize their effects and safely accelerate your results. Before we begin, I need to ask you a sincere question. How many times have you looked at yourself in the mirror in the morning and felt that your body does not reflect who you truly are inside? How many times have you avoided wearing that outfit you love or canceled a date because you did not feel confident about your appearance? I understand this pain because I have been through it, and I know many of you carry this emotional weight in silence. Leave a comment sharing your biggest challenge in the weight loss process. It could be anxiety for sweets, the difficulty of losing abdominal fat, the lack of energy to exercise, or anything else. Sharing your experience will not only help you feel less alone, but can also inspire other women who are going through the same situation. The first supplement every woman should know about is the B complex, especially vitamin B12, B6, and folic acid. Many women do not realize that their struggle with weight may be directly linked to vitamin deficiencies that silently affect metabolism. B complex vitamins are like little tireless workers in your body, responsible for converting food into usable energy. When you are deficient in these vitamins, your body literally cannot burn calories efficiently, causing everything to be stored as fat, especially in the abdominal region. Vitamin B12, for example, is essential for the proper functioning of the nervous system and for the production of red blood cells that carry oxygen to all the cells in your body. Without enough oxygen, your cells cannot burn fat properly. B6 is fundamental for the metabolism of proteins and fats, as well as helping in the production of serotonin, the feel-good hormone that controls your cravings for carbohydrates and sweets. Studies show that women with adequate levels of B vitamins have up to a 15% faster metabolism than those with deficiencies. Folic acid, in turn, is especially important for women because it participates in DNA and RNA synthesis, processes fundamental for cell renewal and the maintenance of a healthy metabolism. The recommendation is to take a quality B complex in the morning, preferably with breakfast, to energize your day and keep your metabolism running at full speed. Women who menstruate, follow restrictive diets, consume alcohol regularly, or are under constant stress have even greater needs for these vitamins. Interestingly, when you correct these deficiencies, weight loss often happens naturally because your body finally manages to function as it should. The second revolutionary supplement is omega-3, especially EPA and DHA derived from high-quality fish oil. If there is one supplement that can completely transform your relationship with food and your body, it is omega-3. But pay attention, I am not talking about any cheap omega-3 on the market, but rather a concentrated and pure product that truly makes a difference in your body. Omega-3 acts as a powerful natural anti-inflammatory that directly targets the hidden causes of female weight gain. When your body is inflamed, whether due to stress, poor diet, lack of sleep, or hormonal fluctuations, it goes into fat storage mode as a protective mechanism. Omega-3 breaks this vicious cycle by reducing systemic inflammation, allowing your metabolism to function properly again. In addition, this supplement has the incredible power of improving insulin sensitivity, which means your body can use glucose as energy instead of storing it as fat. For women, this is especially important because we tend to have more insulin resistance, particularly in the abdominal region. Recent studies show that women who supplement with quality omega-3 lose on average 2 to 3 kilos more than those who do not supplement, even when following the same diet and exercise routine. But the benefits go far beyond weight loss. Omega-3 significantly improves mood, reduces anxiety, decreases food cravings, especially for sweets and refined carbohydrates, and also helps regulate female hormones. For women in perimenopause and menopause, this supplement is even more crucial as it helps ease symptoms that often lead to weight gain, such as hot flashes, mood swings, and increased appetite. The ideal dosage ranges between 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams per day, preferably divided into 2 doses with main meals. Always look for omega-3 that contains at least 500 milligrams of EPA and 300 milligrams of DHA per capsule, and that is free of heavy metals and contaminants. Have you already known about the benefits of omega-3 for female weight loss? Have you tried supplementing but did not see results? Write in the comments if you have ever struggled to lose weight even while dieting, or if you know someone who struggles with inflammation in the body. Now let's move on to the third supplement. But before that, check if you are already subscribed to the channel, because the next 5 supplements I am going to reveal are the most powerful, and I guarantee you will not want to miss this information that can completely transform your weight loss journey. If you are not yet subscribed, take this moment to do it now and activate the notification bell, because every week I share secrets like these that can make all the difference in your results. We have reached the third supplement, which is truly transformative for female weight loss: vitamin D3. You have probably already heard about the importance of vitamin D for bones, but what few people know is that it is essential for a healthy metabolism and for maintaining an ideal weight. Vitamin D deficiency, which affects more than 70% of Brazilian women, is directly linked to increased abdominal fat, difficulty losing weight, constant fatigue, and even depression. Vitamin D works like a hormone in your body, influencing more than 3,000 genes, including those responsible for fat metabolism and appetite control. When you have adequate levels of vitamin D, your body produces more leptin, the hormone that signals satiety to the brain, making you naturally eat less and feel satisfied for longer. In addition, vitamin D improves thyroid function, a key gland to keep metabolism fast. Women with vitamin D deficiency often suffer from a slow metabolism, even without apparent thyroid problems. Impressive research shows that women who normalize their vitamin D levels lose on average 7% more body weight and 5% more abdominal fat compared to those with deficiency. This happens because vitamin D improves the ability of cells to burn fat and also reduces the formation of new fat cells. For women over 35 years old, this supplement is even more crucial because our ability to produce vitamin D through sun exposure decreases with age. The recommended dosage ranges between 2,000 to 4,000 IU per day, but the ideal is to take a blood test to check your levels before starting supplementation. Ideal vitamin D blood values should be between 30 to 60 nanograms per milliliter to optimize the effects on weight loss. Always take it with a meal that contains healthy fats, because vitamin D is fat-soluble and needs fat to be properly absorbed. Many of my followers report that after 3 months of properly supplementing with vitamin D, they felt much more energy, less craving for sweets, and a more consistent weight loss. The fourth supplement is revolutionary for women who struggle with food anxiety and uncontrollable cravings: magnesium, especially in the forms glycinate or malate. Magnesium is like a natural relaxant for your nervous system and muscles, but its benefits for weight loss go far beyond relaxation. When you are stressed, anxious, or with a deregulated nervous system, your body produces excess cortisol, the stress hormone that literally programs your body to store fat, especially in the belly. Magnesium is the mineral that breaks this cycle, calming your nervous system, reducing cortisol production, and helping you have real control over your eating. Many women who suffer from binge eating, especially during the premenstrual period, discover that proper magnesium supplementation practically eliminates these episodes. This happens because magnesium participates in more than 300 enzymatic reactions in the body, including those responsible for the production of serotonin, the neurotransmitter that controls mood and the feeling of well-being. When your serotonin levels are balanced, you naturally feel less desire to eat carbohydrates and sweets to feel better. In addition, magnesium significantly improves sleep quality, and we know that poor sleep is one of the hidden causes of female weight gain. During deep sleep, your body produces important hormones for weight loss, such as growth hormone, which accelerates fat burning. Magnesium also helps regulate insulin, making your body use the carbohydrates you consume better instead of storing them as fat. For women who exercise, this mineral is even more important as it prevents cramps, reduces muscle fatigue, and speeds up post-workout recovery. Magnesium deficiency is extremely common in women, especially those who consume a lot of coffee, soda, sugar, or who are under constant stress. Signs that you may be deficient include insomnia, irritability, excessive craving for chocolate, muscle cramps, and difficulty relaxing. The recommended dosage ranges between 200 to 400 milligrams per day, preferably taken at night about an hour before bedtime, because besides helping with weight loss, it will drastically improve your sleep quality. Shall we go to the next supplement? But it seems you still have not left your like on this video. This is very important for YouTube to continue promoting this information that can transform the lives of so many women. Your like helps me a lot and shows me that you are enjoying the content. Now let's talk about the fifth supplement, which is especially powerful for women who feel that their energy is always low and that this hinders their weight loss. Chelated iron. Iron deficiency is one of the most common among women of reproductive age, and few professionals connect this deficiency with the difficulty of losing weight. When you have anemia or low iron levels, your body literally cannot burn calories properly because there is not enough oxygen reaching the cells. It is like trying to keep a fire burning without enough air. It simply cannot burn properly. Iron is fundamental for the production of hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen to all organs and muscles. Without adequate iron, your muscles cannot work efficiently, your metabolism slows down, and you feel that constant fatigue that makes even climbing stairs a challenge. Women with iron deficiency often report feeling tired even after a full night's sleep, having difficulty concentrating, feeling very cold, especially in the hands and feet, and having weak nails and dry hair. All these symptoms indicate that your metabolism is working in slow motion. When you correct iron deficiency, it is impressive how your body responds. Your energy increases drastically. You can exercise with more intensity and for longer. Your metabolism speeds up and weight loss happens much more naturally. Studies show that women who correct iron deficiencies lose weight 40% faster than those who remain with low levels. But attention, not all iron is the same. Chelated iron or bisglycinate is much better absorbed by the body and causes fewer intestinal side effects, such as constipation or nausea. The dosage varies according to your blood levels, but generally is between 15 to 30 milligrams per day. It is important to take iron with vitamin C to improve absorption and avoid taking it together with calcium, coffee, or tea, which can impair absorption. The ideal is to have tests to check your ferritin levels before starting supplementation, because excess iron can also be harmful. For women with heavy menstruation who follow vegetarian diets or who practice intense exercise, the need for iron is even greater. The sixth supplement is fundamental for women who struggle with fluid retention, bloating, and that heavy body feeling: potassium. Although it is technically an electrolyte and not a vitamin, potassium plays crucial roles in female weight loss that go far beyond what most people imagine. We live in a society that consumes too much sodium and too little potassium, creating an imbalance that results in excessive fluid retention, abdominal bloating, high blood pressure, and slow metabolism. Potassium works as a natural diuretic, helping your kidneys eliminate excess sodium and water, making you feel lighter and more defined. But the benefits go far beyond eliminating fluids. Potassium is essential for the proper functioning of muscle cells, including the heart muscle. When you have enough potassium, your muscles can contract properly during exercise, which means more efficient workouts and greater calorie burning. In addition, potassium improves insulin sensitivity, helping your body use carbohydrates better instead of storing them as fat. For women who suffer from polycystic ovary syndrome or insulin resistance, potassium can be especially beneficial. This mineral also participates in hundreds of enzymatic reactions related to fat and protein metabolism. Potassium deficiency can cause fatigue, muscle weakness, cramps, fluid retention, and even unexplained weight gain. Many women who start supplementing with potassium report losing between 1 to 3 kilos in the first week, most of it retained water, but this creates a positive cycle of motivation and visible results. The daily requirement of potassium is about 3,500 to 4,000 milligrams. milligrams, but most women consume less than half of this amount through food. Potassium supplements usually provide between 100 to 300 milligrams per capsule due to regulations, so it is also important to increase the consumption of potassium-rich foods such as avocado, banana, spinach, sweet potato, and salmon. Take preferably divided throughout the day and always with food to avoid gastrointestinal irritation. We have reached the 7th supplement, which can be the turning point for women who feel that their metabolism has stopped in time: coenzyme Q10. This is one of the most underestimated supplements when it comes to weight loss, but its importance is huge, especially for women over 30. Q10 is like the spark that ignites the engine of every cell in your body. It is essential for energy production in the mitochondria, the small power plants inside cells. As we age, our natural production of CoQ10 decreases drastically, resulting in slower metabolism, less energy, greater difficulty losing weight, and slower recovery from exercise. When you supplement CoQ10, it is as if you are boosting the engine of every cell, making them burn calories much more efficiently. Studies show that people with adequate levels of CoQ10 have metabolism up to 20% faster than those with deficiency. This translates into greater calorie burning even at rest, more energy for physical activities, and better muscle recovery. CoQ10 is also a powerful antioxidant, protecting your cells from damage caused by oxidative stress, which is one of the factors that accelerate aging and slow metabolism. For women who exercise regularly, CoQ10 is especially valuable because it improves the ability of muscles to use oxygen efficiently, resulting in more intense and effective workouts. Many women report that after a few weeks supplementing CoQ10, they feel much more willing to exercise and can train longer without excessive fatigue. This supplement also benefits cardiovascular health, improving blood circulation and the heart's ability to pump blood efficiently, which is fundamental to keeping metabolism active. The most bioavailable form is ubiquinol, which is better absorbed by the body than ubiquinone. The recommended dosage varies between 100 to 200 milligrams per day, taken with a meal that contains fats to improve absorption. Women taking statins for cholesterol should pay special attention to this supplement, as these medications drastically reduce natural CoQ10 levels. Finally, we have reached the 8th and last supplement, which is truly the best-kept secret of female weight loss: inositol, specifically myo-inositol. If you have never heard of this supplement, get ready to discover something that can completely transform your weight loss journey. Inositol is sometimes called vitamin B8, although technically it is not a vitamin, but rather a natural compound that your body produces in small amounts. For women, especially those who struggle with insulin resistance, polycystic ovary syndrome, food anxiety, or difficulty losing abdominal fat, inositol can be absolutely revolutionary. This compound works directly on insulin sensitivity, making your cells respond better to this crucial hormone for metabolism. When your insulin works properly, your body can use carbohydrates as energy instead of storing them as fat, especially in the abdominal region. Impressive studies show that women with insulin resistance who supplement with inositol lose on average 2 to 3 times more weight than those who only diet and exercise. But the benefits go far beyond weight loss. Inositol is fundamental for female hormonal balance, helping regulate menstrual cycles, reduce PMS symptoms, and improve egg quality. For women with PCOS, this supplement can be transformative, reducing testosterone levels, improving ovulation, and significantly facilitating weight loss. Inositol also has calming properties for the nervous system, reducing anxiety and binge eating episodes. Many women report that after a few weeks of supplementing with inositol, they feel much less craving for sweets and carbohydrates, especially during the premenstrual period. This happens because inositol improves communication between nerve cells and helps regulate neurotransmitters responsible for mood and appetite. The recommended dosage varies between 2 to 4 grams per day, divided into 2 doses, preferably 30 minutes before main meals. Inositol has a slightly sweet taste and can be found in powder, which is more economical, or in capsules. It is important to be consistent with this supplement, as results usually appear after 6 to 8 weeks of regular use. To enhance the effects, many professionals recommend combining inositol with folic acid, creating a powerful synergy for female metabolism. Now that you know the 8 transformative supplements, it is important to understand how to combine them properly to enhance your results. Supplementation is not just about taking several products at the same time, but about creating a smart strategy that works in harmony with your body and lifestyle. Always start with the basics: B-complex, vitamin D3, and magnesium, which are fundamental for practically all women. After 2 to 3 weeks, gradually add omega-3 and evaluate how your body responds. If you suspect iron deficiency, take tests before starting supplementation. Potassium can be added if you struggle with fluid retention and bloating. Coenzyme Q10 is especially important if you are over 35 years old or exercise regularly. Finally, inositol should be considered if you have insulin resistance, PCOS, or difficulty controlling binge eating. Remember that supplements are complements to a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle, not substitutes. It is essential to consult a healthcare professional before starting any supplementation, especially if you have pre-existing medical conditions or take medication. Each woman is unique, and what works perfectly for one may need adjustments for another. Keep a journal of your symptoms, energy, and results to track how each supplement is affecting your body. Consistency is key. Most supplements need at least 4 to 6 weeks to show significant results. Be patient with yourself and remember that you are building a solid foundation for long-term ideal health and weight. Before we finish, I need to share some crucial information about timing and combinations that can make all the difference in your results. Many women make the mistake of taking all supplements at once, at breakfast, thinking that this way it will be more practical. But the truth is that supplementation timing can enhance or cancel the effects of each nutrient. For example, B-complex should always be taken in the morning, as it can interfere with sleep if consumed at night due to its energizing effect. Magnesium is more effective when taken 1 to 2 hours before bedtime because in addition to relaxing the nervous system, it helps in the production of melatonin, improving sleep quality, which is fundamental for weight loss. Iron should never be combined with calcium or consumed together with coffee, tea, or milk, as these compounds can reduce its absorption by up to 60%. The ideal is to take iron with vitamin C, which can be naturally found in fruits like orange, acerola, or kiwi. A fascinating discovery I want to share with you is about the importance of the menstrual cycle in supplementation. Few women know that their nutritional needs vary drastically throughout the month, and adjusting supplementation according to these phases can significantly speed up results. During the follicular phase, the first half of the cycle, your body is more sensitive to insulin and metabolizes carbohydrates better, making it the ideal time to increase the dose of inositol and vitamin D3. In the luteal phase, the second half of the cycle, premenstrual, progesterone levels are high, causing more fluid retention, anxiety, and cravings for sweets. In this phase, it is crucial to increase the doses of magnesium and potassium, which help control these symptoms naturally. During menstruation itself, iron becomes even more important, especially for women who have heavy flow. Many of my followers report that when they started adjusting supplementation according to their menstrual cycle, not only did they lose weight faster, but they also felt much better emotionally throughout the month. Another key point I need to address are the signs your body gives when each supplement is really working. With the B-complex, you should notice more energy already in the first week, especially in the morning. If after 10 days you do not feel a difference in energy levels, it may be that you need a higher dose or that you have some intestinal absorption issue. Omega-3 takes longer to show effects, but after 3 to 4 weeks, you should notice less desire to eat junk food, improved mood, and reduced bloating. Vitamin D3 can take 6 to 8 weeks to show full results, but many women report feeling less fatigue and more motivation to exercise already in the first month. Magnesium usually shows quick results on sleep and anxiety, but its effects on weight loss can take 4 to 6 weeks. Iron is one of the fastest to make a difference, especially if you have a significant deficiency, and you may feel more energy already by the second week. One piece of information that can revolutionize your results is about the quality and source of the supplements. Unfortunately, the Brazilian market is full of low-quality products that do not deliver the promised results. For the B complex, look for formulas that contain the active forms of the vitamins, such as methylcobalamin for B12 and pyridoxal 5-phosphate for B6. Omega-3 should always come from a reliable source, with purity certification and free from heavy metals. Avoid cheap fish oils that are often oxidized and may even cause inflammation. For vitamin D3, always choose the D3 cholecalciferol form instead of D2, and if possible, combined with vitamin K2 for better absorption and utilization. Magnesium in chelated forms such as glycinate or malate is far superior to the cheap magnesium oxide found in common pharmacies. Bisglycinate iron is the most bioavailable form and causes fewer intestinal side effects. Coenzyme Q10 in the ubiquinol form is more expensive but much more effective than ubiquinone. And for inositol, always look for pure myoinositol without unnecessary sweeteners or fillers. Now, I want to propose a special challenge for you who made it this far. Over the next 30 days, choose only 3 of the 8 supplements that made the most sense for your case and start your transformation journey. Then come back here in the comments and share. Which 3 did you choose and why? And even more importantly, how are you feeling after these first few weeks? I want to follow your progress personally. This challenge has already transformed the lives of hundreds of women, and you could be the next. A protocol that has shown extraordinary results among my followers is what I call the 90-day protocol. In the first 30 days, you start only with the 3 basic supplements, B complex, vitamin D3, and magnesium, allowing your body to gradually adapt. In the second 30 days, add omega-3 and, if necessary after tests, iron. In the last 30 days, incorporate potassium, coenzyme Q10, and inositol according to your specific needs. This method allows you to identify exactly which supplement is making a difference in your case and prevents overloading your body. Many women who followed this protocol reported consistent weight loss of 8 to 15 kilos in 90 days, but more importantly, they developed an energy and vitality they had not felt in years. If you made it this far, I know you are truly committed to your health and transformation, and it is exactly for determined women like you that I create this content every week. These 8 supplements are not magic formulas, but they are powerful scientific tools that can significantly accelerate your results when used properly. If you identified with the information shared and are excited to try these solutions, do not miss the next videos. Click now on the subscribe button and activate the notification bell because you will not want to miss this information. If this video helped you in any way, leave a like so I know I am on the right path and that this type of content really makes a difference in your life. You are no longer alone on this journey. See you in the next video. Take good care of yourself, and remember, you deserve to feel amazing in your own body.